This clip is a mix between repositioning and using the intensity scale to your advantage. I talk a little bit more in depth about it in my future courses, which are not released yet for that one. But basically, whenever there's a lot of noise being made, like a chambers, ult being shot twice, I took that timing to actually push through and make fully loud steps, and enemies still did not realize. The same way this jet actually took the timing of me killing the chamber to try and get into the other position, but I'm one step ahead. I was actually gonna get a read. That jet's gonna hide here. I was gonna check. He almost got there, you know. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Happy and I'm an immortal high-level coach. In these series, I help you improve your game sense and talk about how to get an advantage on every single fight that you take. If you're tired of being stuck in the same rank, I strongly suggest joining the premium tier of my group, which will be linked down in the description. Inside, I talk about the purpose of every single role, how to learn a new skill, and most importantly, how to play your character. So if you're someone who's serious about improving in Valorant, I suggest you join. Let's get to the video. Whenever I feel like it's B, I like to go from C-Link, but whenever there's not enough time to go C-Link, I just come like this, molly off the choke point, and then we flash anyone who has pushed through, and that works flawlessly most of the times, especially when we have the jet in B main. I'm also walling like this because I've spotted Clove, and now we can double peek with Jet from different angles rather than peeking both from one very small tunnel. I have personal beef with cringe character animations. I don't even hate the chamber, it's the fucking animation that I hate. Just hold the gun with one hand, be like a cool sheriff guy, be like the... Why do you have... Tagged. Pretty niche strategy, but it's pretty obvious that you should, matter of fact, be pushing the enemies whenever they are taken by ISO ult. This removes one potential defender and helps you get the free kill. Whenever I'm mastering a character, I like to figure out every single best possible play for every single position. In this case, one of the guys is stuck behind the corner. I know Molly, I know Molly. I learned this in entryschool.com, by the way. Great website for Linux. So we pop the ult and we push into middle, which is awesome. But after they realize that I'm ulting from middle, we can actually reposition all the way into elbow, where they will not expect my flash. I'm flashing. This is the best position for flash characters because we're waiting for them to push into an open and then we can just punish them. Because we don't really have a plan of what we're doing and a guy just died B, I decide to hold this C push, and it's actually pretty common, and enemies like to get curious. There's our boy. So here it's a post plant, and while we have some map control, I decide to get in my little box. It's one of the best places to play your post plants from. Then I realized that with a bandit, I don't really want to take this fight from main. Sorry, this is not good. 1CT. So I was about to flash to check if anyone's flanking, but as I was dropping, I actually spotted breach in CT, and I also heard a gunshot in waterfall. CT and water, I'm flashing. So instead, I wait for the jet to push into the open a little bit and catch him with his pants down with a flash. Usually when enemies don't have a raise plus breach combo or like a neon, they don't push a main, but because I see that they do like to kind of get aggressive anyways, I adapt, and next rounds I am ready for them. As you can see, last round I wasn't holding anything in my hand. Now I have a molly in case they push again. This molly leads to a person burning down. Next round I am ready for their shenanigans again. If they push, we're gonna molly. We see deadlock nade, we molly. Another guy burns down. So try to adjust your utility whether you're just slowly taking space or you're actually fighting until the death. Especially while the fight is happening, and in this case we have jet in tree, you can find these random mistakes that enemies do, and a missed smoke with a gap is one of them. If they expect you, you take a 1v1 fight, but there's also a chance that they don't expect the gap and you get a free kill. Guys, this is an ad for the module I've released in my courses. We just played against some demons. This player is literally a pro player. It's also a woman. And that's the Sova, bro. He's crouching, hitting one taps on the stairs from some weird off angle where he has angle disadvantage. Bro is top 100. Another Radiant. Most of the players just left after getting destroyed. And I think they were farming those eco frags. They were farming the AFK people. Also, Sol Goodman's here. So if you want to get thrown into Radiant lobbies on your deathmatch, use the technique that I talk about, how to win in deathmatches. It also works in competitive. POV, you trusted your boy.
Window.
Enemy remaining.
What the fuck?
What? I have a class! You didn't buy me a gun in your stick!
This gun, bro.
Yo! You filthy scam. So here we use the very calm isolate the guy from his boys and then punish him with the rest of his util strategy.
Enemy remaining.
And here we did the reposition strategy because they already saw me and we lost the guy on sight. And by the time my cipher comes to C link, I can go to A link, but then we figure out that the last guy is in B main. And we have Spike. So I play to my gun advantage where I can one-tap the enemy and he most likely cannot unless he has a bandit or a sharp himself. And once the smoke lands, go just come pick. I tell my teammate to come and this way we can guarantee a 2v1 and he is in the open trying to get the spike. It does not get better than this. Even if my hands are shaky. We're gonna start the round off with a very nice angle that we can win most of the times. And now that we're in a retake position, I'm waiting next to my Sova in case he dies so I can defuse next. This way, we save as much time as possible. Behind.
113, Jet, 113.
What the fuck? He didn't hit anyone. Very often I just know the winning plan to victory, but I like to listen to my teammates' comments first.
Every fucking round come C and B, but we never try B.
Hey, come see. Okay, C or B? Where do you wanna go?
Go C, bro. You never won on A. Yeah, I never won on B.
Because you never try on.
And then I don't say anything when a bad plan is being made because I don't care. They're gonna expect us 1,000,000%. Unless we tag Jet with a drone, I feel like we're gonna lose. I'm still gonna lock in. And Jet, keep in mind, is going to be playing Operator. Yeah, this is bad. Oh my gosh, okay, he diffed. I'm currently training the play a bad plan to the best of your ability rather than play a good plan. I'm doing this so I can adapt to random chaos more often. 2v1 situation now, we know that she's CT, so we're gonna ult as fast as possible so that she doesn't push up and kill my body.
User 0,
Switching sides.
0, 1, 2, 9,
Match
0, 1,
point.
6, 8, 9, 5, 1.
Need a drop.
Welcome, welcome, please. Guys, hable.
What the fuck are my teammates even saying? 09 KD, have a nice español. And now to finish off the yappa deuce, as you can see, it's a 1v5, and all of a sudden it's not a 1v5, it's a 1v2. So we need to stop playing the games and start using the game sense. I was gonna rotate to C side because I didn't know if we had Spike on site. And now, because I see that Cypher is in a pretty vulnerable position, I don't want him to get shot, I just call to peek for a 2v1 again. Double swing long, go.
1.
Thank you everyone for watching. Comment down your favorite clip and I'm gonna respond to every single comment. Also, if you're serious about improving in Valorant, you wanna get even better game sense, join the premium tier of my group, link in the description. See you guys tomorrow.